Did you know that making some simple changes to the current technical abilities that you have on the guitar could completely revolutionize the way that you play? In this video, I'm going to talk about 5 technical areas that I see in my students all the time that are real problems and are holding them back. We're going to talk about how to fix them. So let's get into it. Number 1 is using a good muting technique. When you're playing lead guitar runs like this, one of the things that you need to be making sure you're always doing is stubbing up to adjacent strings with the tip of your first finger and also laying flat against other adjacent strings with the underside of this finger. That means that when I'm fretting, for example, the 4th fret on my D string, I can strum through the strings like this, and all I'm left with is the note I'm fretting, which is an F sharp, and then the open E string ringing. That's what we call fretting hand muting. Outside of that, we're also going to use picking hand muting, where I'm going to use the karate chop part of my picking hand to lay flat against the low E string to keep that quiet. Using a combination of fretting hand and picking hand muting will keep your lead guitar playing clean. Just quickly, if you're looking for a super detailed course of action that will help you solve all of your guitar soloing problems, check out the link in the description where you can get my free guitar solo blueprint course, downloadable PDF guide that takes you through everything that you need to do, and you'll also get 30 days of email insights from me showing you exactly what you need to do and help keep you accountable. Get it at the link in the description. Number 2, string bending. Really bad habits that I see all the time are when players are trying to either bend from the fingers like this, or they're not gripping the guitar neck properly with the thumb over the top of the neck and with the knuckle out at an angle, so you've got a fulcrum from which to do your bend. Bending should be like putting a key in a lock and then turning that lock, turning the key in the lock to open the door. So a good bending technique would be like this. Bad bending technique would be like this. So don't do your bending just from the fingers. Get your thumb over the top of the neck, knuckle out at an angle so that you've got a point from which to pivot with the wrist. Also, make sure that you use more than one finger wherever possible. If you're bending just on the first finger, not always entirely possible, but if you're bending a 3rd finger note, use fingers 1 and 2 in support. Point number 3, bad vibrato. I see a lot of people that think that vibrato is just a case of wiggling the string. If you put that on the end of your licks, it sounds absolutely horrendous. So good rock vibrato is a case of getting your hands set up in the same way that you have your hands set up for your string bending, so that then you've got your thumb over the top over the neck and the knuckle out as a fulcrum from which to bend from. Make sure that if you're playing on the top 2 strings, your vibrato goes upwards, and then on the bottom 4 strings, make sure that you're bending or for your vibrato goes downwards. Number 4, thumb positioning. Your thumb position needs to change depending on what you're doing as a player. So if you're playing scalar-based ideas, your thumb wants to be in the middle of the back of the neck. A lot of people continue with their thumb over the top of the neck, and then when you look at what happens to my fretting hand here, if my thumb is over the top of the neck, it cramps your hand up, so you can't literally reach the notes that you want to reach. Thumb in the middle of the back of the neck for your scalar playing, and then thumb over the top of the neck when you want to go into your bending. Point number 5, holding the pick wrong. This holds you back for a number of reasons. The most important way to hold your pick is to hold it on the side of this finger. Have your pick out at an angle so that the actual tip of your plectrum looks as if it's pointing through the shiny part of your nail. Then ideally you want to grip the pick just between the thumb and that finger. Try not to add too many other fingers, and try not to have the pick so that it's hitting the string dead on. If you're hitting the string dead on, your pick will resist the string. What you want the pick to do is to slice through the string. There are 5 particularly important technical areas that I see holding people back all the time, but of course there are way more, not only technical, but harmonic and musical vocabulary areas that are holding players back all the time. If you want to grab a copy of my free guitar soloing blueprint course, you can get that at the link in the description down below. When you sign up to that course, I'll give you 12 video lessons that walk you through my entire approach to how to solo like a boss. You'll also get a downloadable PDF guide that will walk you through everything you need to do. And for the next 30 days, I will keep you accountable by emailing you with action steps so that you know what to do every single day. Go to the link in that description, go get it right now.